Okay. Hello, my name is Aura Rodriguez. I am 20 years old, and my group is with Adriana del Pilar Rodriguez, Valentina Rosso, and Eric. In this video, we can explain the guideline number 1. Read the following job description and email that you have received for a company that requires your service. The job description is Sydney, gknx, an Australian company, has a small office in Sydney, which shields televisions and radio programs. The office staff consists of Chris Morton, television, and Joy Walker, radio, and two secretaries, Georgia and Debbie. The office needs a new assistant who will work for both Chris and Jody. We are looking for someone who is lively and sociable, able to get in with men and women, mature, open-minded, not oversensitive, self-confident, with a strong personality, hardworking, able to work under pressure, flexible, and with a good sense of humor, very smart dresser, man or woman, any nationality. Now, we have a make decision with the different candidates. The first candidate is Ellen, Australia, 20 years old. Ellen seems like a vibrant and capable candidate for the assistant positions, and Sydney, gknx, her extroverted and energetic nature. Coupled with her willingness to take on any tasks makes her a strong contender. Her ability to get along with both men and women, coupled with the social personality, fits well with the office culture. Her interest in basketball, hiking, dancing, and fashion suggests a well-rounded individual with diverse interests, which could add depth to the office environment. Additionally, her stance against something aligns with the company's values regarding entertainment venues.
Okay, I am Valentina. I'm the recruiter of Daniela. She's Italian and has 30 years old. Daniela is an excellent fit for the role due to her independence and flexibility. She has a good sense of humor and can work well under pressure. Her availability to work without constant supervision is very valuable in a work environment. This shows responsibility and capability. Despite her smoking habit, her lifelong vegetarian shows commitment to her beliefs and discipline.
Hello, I'm Adriana, and explain about Russian. This candidate in this interview, Anna presented he's very confident in himself. He's speaking calming, he's polite. He had a strong opinion about everything, and he sees a little bit serious interview. I wasn't very impressed about in resume. He's like interested and curious about person, about the world. He's like art and philosophy. He's very conservative since he doesn't drink alcohol. He's vegetarian. He doesn't smoke. He see very trustly and responsibility when he's come to talking about his job. I think he's good candidate. Next one.
Perfect. My name is Erika. I am the recruiter of Mitsu. He's a Japanese. He's 20 years old. Mitsu, I think, is the perfect employee. He's polite, thoughtful, and sociable. Skills that are important in a teamwork because he has a lot of soft skills. Also, he has a strong sense of duty and puts the company interest first, which is a beneficial for the company because he is deeply committed to his job. Although he said that sometimes he can get upset and angry if people are not polite with him. It is something we can handle. And on the other hand, he likes a boss who is understanding and he likes to be listening to.
Okay, so this candidate sounds great, but I think we need to discuss some points. So I think Elaine's is overcome. In the case of Elaine, her overconfidence could lead to clashes with some colleagues or difference, or will have difficulties to receive the feedback. So I think this is something to be considered. What
Uh,
about Daniela, Aura?
uh, well, about Daniela, she has a smoking habit, might possess a challenge. Particularly if clients or colleagues are sensitive to smoke. Moreover, her occasional motives could potentially impact the dynamics, especially during stress periods. Furthermore, her strong dedication to her vegetarian lifestyle might inadvertently limit her opens to individuals who don't share the same dietary preference. And what about a point of
Russian.
discussion about Rashid?
I thought he was a very loyal since he said. For example, he said that he would like to try to do the best for the company. However, he will be happy to work for someone who would be appreciated his weight and working. But the only thing I can say is negative. He could be being a little bit impatient. He doesn't like the people who doesn't like do his job. For example, I think he's a little perfectionality. So,
Yeah.
but he
Mhm.
had a good skills anyway. What about Mitsuto?
By the way, Mitsu's sensitive to criticism could affect his ability to handle feedback and improve his performance. Additionally, his smoking habit might not align with the company policies or values.
Okay, Erika, so now that we have discussed some points that we need to consider to take our decision, what do you think about Elaine?
I think Elaine, while in its overconfidence and sensitive to criticisms, may need to be managed. If she receives clear instructions, she seems capable of thriving under pressure and contributing positively to the team. Her positive introits and reliability make her a strong candidate for the assistant position at Sydney gknx.
Adri, what do you think about Daniela and the feedback that we give on the previous discussion?
About Daniela, um, I completely agree, but I think she's smoke. Uh, I think it's continue to influence and the workplace. Modernities, I imagine indeed and affecting the work and environment. Additionalities, with writings, adherent to the vegetarian style life could be a potential creative also variance. To ascend another style life and have the correct attitude to have empathy with another choices. I understand his concern, but I think Daniela is skilled and stressed and overweight. There is a potential challenge, but with proper support and the communication is the issue could be inflicted management.
And what do you think, Valentina? Roger is the best option for this job?
Well, he has a very loyal attitude when he said that he will try his best for the company. However, he will be happy to work for someone who could appreciate his way of working. I think the only negative thing he could have been that is he is a little impatient and doesn't like when people don't like his job. So this is a person that will not receive well feedback, and I think that can be challenging in a work environment.
Well, but I guess he has a good skills. Uh, well, maybe Michu, fairly, even though Michu is a good candidate, this is a really committed with his jobs. He has someone behaviors that could be affect his work relations and cause some troubles. We like to hear someone who can handle that situation as well as possible.
Mm. And
Okay, so
Well,
so
we
I
what
think
is
that
the best option?
Yeah, so I think we have discussed at this moment what are the best skills of each of these candidates, and also we have discussed the bad things and also in what we agree and what not. So I think we know who is the perfect candidate. So Adriana, can you have the yeah, can you please go ahead with the one that we choose on this exercise?
Uh, I thought Elaine is the best option, no?
Yeah, I agree. She
She
have a little behavior for over confidential, but I think it can or she could fix them. So I think it's best.
I think we can trust her. We can trust her, and she's very confident as well. She,
Okay, I also agree with this because she shows the independency and some ownership when we are talking about delegating and um, have the correct attitude to work. So I think with some support, she will be the right person for this role.
mhm. I think she's no bossing as well. She's not bossing. She's very social, and she's like to work with someone else, and like a team.
Yes. Okay, so then I think in this case, Elaine will be the candidate that we will choose for this role as is the one that is more outlined with the job